Hi, and welcome to this short video where I'm just going to explain our product, Property Mentorship Academy, so you can know A, what it is, and B, whether it's the right next step for you and who this is designed for. So first of all, what is Property Mentorship Academy? Well, Property Mentorship Academy is an unbelievable amount of training and support. Okay, and I know I'm saying this, somewhere around this video you'll be able to click a link, read the brochure, see all the detail, but I'm going to very briefly run you through it here now so you understand exactly what's involved. Okay, who's it for? Property Mentorship Academy is for you if you're just starting out in property and you want to get your first 2, 3, 4 properties under your belt. It's also for you if you've already got 5, 10, 15 properties and it's really, you've got a bit stuck and you're really wanting to kick on to that next level. How do you get another 5, 10 or 15 on top? Okay. Now, I wanted to design all of my product range so that it was unbelievably affordable and the value for money is immense. So when you compare this product with other products that other companies might offer, for example, you're going to find that what I'm offering is unbelievable. There's just a massive amount in there. Why? Because your success reflects me, okay? And I don't want you to join this program if you're not serious. So when I say who's it for, it's for you whether you're starting out, whether you're further down the path. It's for you whether you've got no money to invest. I can teach you how to raise the money, or you've got lots of money to invest. I've got clients with millions of pounds that have bought tens and tens and tens of properties, right? It's for you if you're serious about this. If you're serious about being committed, and it's for you as long as you've got 3 hours or more per week to put into this. There's no point getting a load of training and then only having 1 hour a week to go find the properties and make this happen. But you don't need loads of time. As long as you've got 3 hours or more. If you've got more than that, great, we'll go even faster. But 3 hours or more, we can get this done. Who's it not for you? It's not for you if you're going to listen to the naysayers. It's not for you if you're going to listen to the people that tell you that property doesn't work or can't be done, right? And it's not for you if you're not serious about this, if you're not going to take the learning and get this done, right? If you follow the steps that I show you, if you follow the steps that I teach you, you'll get my guarantee. So what's the guarantee? My guarantee when you join my Property Mentorship Academy is within the next 3 years, you will create a property passive income of a minimum of £30,000 or more than you're already on right now. So let's be clear, that's £30,000 of profit coming into your bank account each and every year that you can go spend on what you want. It's profit on top of what you've already got, okay? And if you don't achieve that in the next 3 years, you can have every penny back you invest into the program. What's the investment in the program? Well, you'd expect for something that guarantees that it's going to be at least £10,000. It's not 10,000, it's not 5,000, it's not even the 3,991 that I normally charge for a live event ticket for one of you, and you're going to get a lot more than that. You'll see in a minute. The investment is just 1,995 plus VAT. 1,995 plus VAT, or you can split it into 3 payments. 3 payments of $850 each. Okay, you pay one now, one in a month, and one a month after that. So there's 2 ways of paying. Either of those are the investments. What do you get? You're going to get 3 days live training with me, number 1. Okay, now that's 3 days in a live event room with me in person. Maximum room size 60 or 70. You can catch me in the breaks. You can catch me at the start of the day. You can catch me at the end of the day. We'll have dinner together one night. So you literally have no excuse for not asking me every single question you need to ask me and spending as much time with me personally as you need to get this done. Okay? So 3 days of live training. On top of that, over 200 hours of online training content. Here's the thing. Here's the rub. Most other companies will offer you live training. You attend that training, right? And 6 months later, you remember about 10% of it. That's normal. That's a human brain, right? So why not have recordings of all of that live training, plus another couple of 100 hours worth of property training as well? And why not have that for lifetime access? So in a year, 3 years, 5 years, if your kids want to get into property, you can get this training back out and watch it again. How useful would that be? Right? Now, what does this training cover? It covers a whole range of things, but here's the bottom line. To financially be successful in property, there are 4 steps. Number one, choose the right strategy for you. There are 5 core strategies that consistently make people £100,000 plus a year from property. Of course, there's hundreds of property strategies out there, but if there are 5 that consistently make people £100,000 plus a year, why not master one of those 5, work out which of the 5 is best for you based on your time, your money, your experience, and then master that one and become absolute genius at it. That's the first step, is choose the right strategy for you. Don't be a jack of all trades. Don't get confused because you're hearing loads of different people talk about loads of different strategies all the time. Find one, marry the heck out of it, and become brilliant at that one. Okay? Step number 2, and the program gives you all this. Step number 2, find the deals. At the Insight Group, we've been buying 30 to 40 properties a month consistently for our clients. For the last 13 years now, we've been building portfolios for them. I've got over 200 properties in my portfolio. Clients bought over 1,300 houses. We've bought over 1,500 houses, and we've been buying 30 to 40 a month consistently. We know what it takes to find the deals. We know how to negotiate brilliant discounts. I can teach you how to do it, and I'm buying in this marketplace right now today. I'm not someone who did property 10 years ago and is training you now. I'm buying right now consistently loads of houses, okay? Step number 3, find the money, raise the money. I don't care if you've already got £500,000. At some stage that runs out and you will want more. Why? Because you want more deals. So how do you find the money? How do you raise the money? How do you make it a win-win? How do you make it so the person is really happy to give you the money, in fact wants to give you the money? Where do you find these people? What do you say to them? How do you set that up? Find the money. And step 4, take consistent action. So you're going to learn with this program how to choose the right strategy for you personally, depending on your resources, your money, your time, etc. You're going to learn how to find the deals for your specific strategy. That will include deal analyzers. You literally put the numbers in, and within 5 minutes, it will tell you, yes, buy it, or no, don't buy it. Okay? That will include the key rules. The key rules that tell you whether this is a great property or not, whether Aaron would buy it or not. You want to be buying houses where I'm going, if you don't want that, I'll buy it, okay? So the deal analyzes the rules. So you're going to pick your strategy, you're going to know how to source the deals, you're going to know how to raise all the money you need. Whether that's a smaller amount of money for you to do smaller deals, whether that's a larger amount of money to get into bigger deals, you'll learn from this program how to raise the money. And step number 4 is to take consistent action. I'll hold you to account so you take consistent action and you get this done. You get this done. So all those 4 things part of this package. If that sounds good to you, you've got 3 days of live training, which is normally is $3,991 just to attend on your own the training. I'm going to give you 2 tickets to that. I'll come back to that in a moment. You've got over 200 hours of online content, lifetime access, and whilst I'm still training and alive, hopefully for a long time, I will keep updating that. I'm sure you'd agree over time, the best tax structures change. The best way of setting up your properties change. The best deals to buy change. As those things change, even after the year that you're going to be with me, you'll get an email to say Aaron's updated the training, and you can log back in and see those updates. Lifetime access to that training, but also lifetime updates. Now, on top of all that training, I want to support you. Okay? This isn't just a 3-day training that you pay a couple of £1,000s for and that's it. That's not going to get you there. This is a 1-year mentorship. So I'm going to support you for the whole of the next year. Here's how. First of all, in the first 3 months while you're doing this learning and this training, and there'll be loads of questions pinging off in your head, okay? I'm going to invite you to 6 live Q&A sessions with me. 6. Every fortnight. Live, you can log on and ask me personally any question you want around property, so I help you to understand what you're learning and to take action. Okay, number 2, so that's the first 3 months covered. Number 2, for the next year, you will have my personal email address. Personal email address. So you can email me anytime you want over the next year and ask me any question you want, and I personally, not one of my team, I personally will answer that question. How cool is that? You can email me and say, I'm thinking of buying this deal. Would you buy it? How much should I offer for it? They've said this. What would you say back? I need a mortgage broker. Who do you recommend? I need a solicitor. Who do you recommend? I personally will answer every single question. That includes, by the way, reviewing your current portfolio at the start point. or looking at your current situation and helping you choose the right strategy for you. Okay? So personal email access. The peer group are phenomenal. So there is a peer group of hundreds of people. Most of them are ahead of you on the curve. They've been with me for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. I've helped them get financially free. They're going to be in a group with you. And you can liaise with them. You can become peer group with them. Some of them will live in your area. Some of them will be doing the same strategies as you. And you can work with them as well as with me. The peer group on its own is worth the investment. So now we've got the peer group. Now we've got all of the live training. Now we've got Aaron's Q&A. Now we've got being able to email Aaron anytime for the next year. Okay? Here is your action taker bonus. If you decide this is for you, if you're looking at this video, you're either on my website or the team have sent you this video. If you decide that this package is for you and you take action in the next 7 days, I'm going to give you 2 extra bonuses. Those 2 extra bonuses are an extra 3 days of live training. Now, this won't be in an event room. It'll be a virtual event, but an extra 3 days of training. It's called The Secrets of the Property and Millionaire Mind. I'm going to cover mindset, beliefs and values, what's holding you back, what's helping you get there. I'm going to be covering with you in that product how to source properties, how to raise money, the Holly-let strategy, the service accommodation strategy, the HMO strategy, the family-let strategy, and loads more. That ticket normally is $3,991 on its own. I'm going to give you 2 tickets to that event if you go ahead in the next 7 days. I'm also going to give you a +1 for free. So literally, you can have a +1. It needs to be your spouse or a family member or, some kind of business partner you're already working with in property. You can have 2 for the price of 1 if you go ahead in the next 7 days. And here's the final bonus. If you go ahead in the next 7 days, needs to be the next 7, I will invite you in person to come and spend a day at my house. And at that day at my house, I will work with you to complete your financial freedom plan. So what this means is you're not going to spend that day tomorrow. You're going to do the training, you're going to do the learning, you're going to attend my live event, you're going to take some action. And you might buy another 2 or 3 houses or your first 2 or 3 houses. And then once you've done that, 2 or 3 doesn't get you financially free. But 8, 9 or 10 does. So why don't we build a plan, a written plan that gets you from 2 or 3 to 8, 9 or 10? So you'll come and spend that day at my house. That's worth £5,000 on its own. You'll be an intimate group of 5 to 8 people, and I'll work with each of you individually. So I'll work with you in person, but you'll also get to stay and watch me work in person with other people as well. And you will leave with a personal plan to take you from wherever you've got to becoming financially free. That on its own is worth over £5,000. And I'm going to give you that in the package if you go ahead in the next 7 days. So somewhere around this video will be a link where you can download the brochure that puts all of this in writing, everything that I've said. Somewhere around this brochure will be a link where you can go to the payment page and just get on the program and let's get started. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is go do that. Let's get started straight away. As soon as you start, you're going to get access to all of that online learning. My PA Rivka will reach out to you and introduce herself. Make sure you're aware of all the stuff that I've just promised and how you access all of it. And I will personally also email you from my private email address and make an introduction and ask you to email me back with how much time you've got, how much experience you've got, what resources you've got, and then I can help you choose the right strategy for you, and let's get started. You can also send across your current portfolio if you've got one. I'll review that with you and tell you what I'd do if I was you in your circumstance, or if I was your brother and sister, what would I recommend you do? The bottom line is the investment in Property Mentorship Academy is tiny versus the return. If I can get you to a minimum of 30 grand a year, and that's what I promised my weakest student, and you're not going to be them. Over the next 10 years, that's worth £300,000. Over the next 20 years, it's worth at least £600,000. What's the investment compared to that? Tiny. So thank you for listening. I know that you're serious or you wouldn't still be listening now. This product will get you to where you want to get to. Go click on the link and look at the brochure. Go click on the link and speak to one of the team if you want. You can arrange a call with them. There's a link to do that. Or better still, just click on the link, join the program. Let's work together to get this done. This is a 1-year program, but you've got lifetime access to the training. I look forward to working with you. Thanks for listening. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks.